This has been a long time coming to review my favourite and best LEGO game, known as Legacy Undercover, which came out in 2013 on the Wii U and eventually a remastered in 2017. And as a big event on 10 years of this game, I'm going to review it for people to enjoy. Enjoy. Development started in 2010 of early concepts and prototypes of the game known as Legacy Undercover, and then it started in 2011 when Nintendo approached TC Games, who developed the LEGO games before, most notably LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga, LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean, LEGO Harry Potter, LEGO Harry Potter, Years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7, and LEGO Batman, the video game, at this time. And as the side team, aka TC Fusion, so if you're looking at the opening credits, you will see TC Fusions of TC Games, because TC Games did publish it, but their side team was TC Fusion. To make a flagship title on the Wii U, basically Nintendo said, make us a game. That's it. And it didn't really rely on any IPs like Star Wars, Harry Potter, and many more. And based on real life locations like San Francisco, New York, and probably Beverly Hills, which is probably LA. The idea was to make it an open world game with voice acting, and would make it the first voice acted and open world Lego game. But development took longer than they first thought due to the planned release in 2012, but got delayed to the first quarter of 2013, which is March. But in 2011, they showed the game at E3, and the reception was very positive. And let's begin with the story. And got overshadowed by its big brother, LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. Let's just begin with the story. Before we talk about Legacy Undercover, I've got to talk about the prequel game called Legocity Undercover: The Chase Begins, where rookie cop Chase McCain confronts the city's biggest criminals while falling in love with a news reporter called Natalia Kowalski, and eventually getting kidnapped by a mysterious figure known as Rex Fury, and culminating with a showdown with Rex Fury and eventually exposing Natalia's testimony about Rex Fury, and then he's sent away and promoted as a detective, and then brought back to Lego City to catch Rex Fury.
A warm welcome to all you listeners who've just tuned in. You're listening to the sizzling sounds of Lego City Radio. And let me tell you that the forecast for today is hot, hot, hot.
There she is, Lego City. It's been 2 years since I was sent away, but it made me a better cop, a smarter, faster cop.
So what brings you back here, Chase McCain?
An old acquaintance, a promise to keep, a debt of honor to be repaid.
I meant business or pleasure. I have to fill in your paperwork.
Maybe neither, maybe both.
Yeah, I really do have to tick one of the boxes. Don't worry, I'll buff right out.
My love will go on!
And with the skill of an old sea dog, I slide her smoothly into port. And what brings you to Lego City, young lady?
This boat?
Oh, fiddlepats!
Mayor Gleason.
Thank you so much for coming back, Chase. I know it can't have been easy for you.
I had to get a new passport.
I was referring to you leaving under a cloud, but okay. I'll get straight to the point. Rex Fury has escaped and is at large in Lego City.
What? Is Natalia okay?
Natalia's fine. She's still in witness protection.
I have to speak to her.
I'll get you her number. But if you really want to protect Natalia, find Rex Fury and bring him to justice. Again. Chase, this city is in the grip of a crime wave.
Really?
Yes, look.
Hey!
And I'm certain Rex Fury is behind it. You're the only person I trust to stop him, Chase. Get to the station and get me Rex Fury.
After this cutscene, this shows that Chase is still concerned about Natalia after 2 years. Shows that he still cares about her, but their relationship is strained after 2 years. Then Chase drives to the police station and you encounter a blue box and break it and build a disguise booth where Chase can change outfits from civilian, police, robber, miner, astronaut, farmer, firefighter, and construction. However, I'll mention more about them when you get each disguise. Then we reach the police station.
Hey! Do you need help with those donuts?
No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm Frank Honey, by the way.
Chase McCain.
Chase McCain? You're a legend! Is it true that you brought down Rex Fury?
Just part of the team. Deputy Dunby made the actual arrest. And I'm not a legend. I'm an ordinary cop. Just like you, honey.
Whoa!
Well, maybe not just like you. So, you want to show me around this new station of yours?
It would be my honor! I will wait for you inside.
Okay.
Hello?
Natalia.
Chase?
Yeah, it's me. Are you okay?
Charged!
What do you think you're doing? You can't call me. I'm in witness protection. Witness protection?
I was worried. Rex is out. I thought he might come after you.
I know, but he's not after me. The chief of police himself told me that Rex fled the city.
What? The mayor just told me he was still here.
What?
Should I?
Yeah.
Oh!
I just want to make sure you're safe.
You're the reason I got into this mess in the first place.
Where are you?
I'm not telling you that.
Natalia Smith to Mercy Heart's reception, please.
Mercy Heart's Hospital.
No! Yes, but don't bother coming here, because if Rex could come after me, then I'm not sticking around.
Rex.
This introduces the best character of the game, which is Frank Hoodie, who's an absolute buffoon, and somehow still being an officer due to his incompetence, and also Chase calls Natalia, who works at the hospital, and is shocked that Chase is black and blames Chase for what happened before, showing that the relationship is strained. Then Frank's friend Frank breaks the main computer, and Chase fixes the computer and heads to the elevator.
Fine, Madam Mayor. I'll brief the officers on Rex, but I still say he's long gone from here. Meddling fool, making me hire some specialist she's brought in from overseas. Chase McCain?
Dunby! You're the new police chief?
Ugh. Right. I might not like giving you a job, McCain, but it does mean you have to follow my orders. First one, get down to the basement and get a uniform on!
Are you two old friends?
Honey, did you put those essential supplies on my desk?
Yes, Chief.
I'm going to my office. I'll be giving a briefing on Rex Fury in 10 minutes, even though he's probably a million miles away from here by now. Do not disturb me!
Wow.
Yeah, he does seem in a better mood today. Come on, let's get you a uniform.
This is Marianne Dunby, the police captain of this precinct, who took over Gleason, who became mayor, and shows some level of distaste he has for Chase and envies him as well, show his anger towards others. Then heads to the basement, and Frank shows you around the area and trips some boxes and assembles a closet, and you unlock the police disguise, which allows you to use detective vision at certain points to find clues and items for puzzles, and I will mention the other things later.
Ellie, you in there?
Is that you, Frank, honey? Give me a minute.
This is the requisitions desk and evidence locker. The girl who runs it is called Ellie Phillips.
Hey there.
Oh, I had no idea you were in.
You just spoke to me.
Hi there. I'm Chase.
Yeah, it's the guy you told me about. Chase McCain!
Well, it's nice to meet you, Chase McCain. My Uncle Duke told me all about you and that Rex Fury case a few years back.
Oh, yeah?
Don't worry. There's a few of us in the station know you did all the real work on it.
Phew.
This is a police communicator. It does everything your old phone did and a whole lot more, including keeping me up to date with what you're doing. You'll need to connect it to the main computer in the lobby before you can use it. You think you can help Chase do that for me, honey? Good boy. And I'll give you a call once you're hooked up, Chase.
This introduces Ellie Phillips, who is your intel person, and that helps you with ways of progression and helps you with certain things on your police communicator. Also, Frank's weird love for Ellie, which she doesn't see, is shown throughout the story. Then you head upstairs.
1% complete.
Progress bars.
Hey, Frank. Someone needs to wake the chief up.
I work too hard.
Well, I'm not waking him up. He'll fire me again.
I didn't want to get briefed on Rex Fury anyway.
You still got the key to his office?
It's right here in my hand, isn't it?
No.
Oh, then I've lost it?
100% complete.
I'll help you find it. The sooner he's awake, the sooner I can start doing actual police work.
Thanks.
So we have to wake up Dunby due to him sleeping at work, which is a joke throughout the story, and Ellie helps you by telling you you can find Frank's footprints to find the key.
Who's that? I was just resting my eyes and my arms and my legs. Oh, it's you again. Fine. Briefing room! 1 minute! Come on, settle down, people.
Hey, Harry. How many coffees have you had?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Did I have 6 shots or only 5? Well...
Okay, you've had enough.
Right. I'm gonna take this from the top. The mayor thinks we should be looking for this man, Rex Fury.
He's a giant!
Rex somehow escaped from Albatross Island 3 months ago, although we still have no idea how, but that's not important. What is important is that you catch up. So a note of that. Now, Rex Fury has been a habitual criminal since he was 6 years old.
Good heavens. At that age, he would have still been in preschool.
Elementary, my dear fellow.
We got our break when a secret witness came forward. Well, secret until somebody accidentally gave their identity away. Natalia's testimony enabled us to arrest Rex. He tried getting away, but foolishly chose a lawnmower as his escape vehicle.
Hold the lawnmower over!
His other mistake was in doubting the ability of the man who finally arrested him, me! If Rex is behind the crime wave, then he needs to be back behind bars. So, to help catch whoever's behind it, I've had security cameras installed at key locations. The museum, Forrest Blackwell's mansion, and, of course, the banks. What the... Briefing's over! Everyone get to the bank!
Oh, just one more thing, Chief.
This shows that Dunby is bad in being captain due to the lack of awareness of crimes and resulting in rushing towards the bank. Also, the Easter eggs like Starsky and Hutch, Cagney and Lacey, Columbo, Dirty Harry, and Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, and most children would not get most of these references and more background. And we get more background on Chase and Rex Fury and Frank's remark on how gigantic he is, but he's 55 millimeters. Sorry, America. Which is pretty funny to me. Funny, and like the references on this are very, very old. I think most people would just understand Sherlock Holmes. That's it. Most of these are like 80s, 90s, and 70s shows, so no one will understand that really. So obviously I'm rambling. Then Frank heads off in the wrong direction while Ellie helps Chase reach the bank.
What the... Clowns? Get after that Joker!
Basically, this is just a tutorial showing, oh, weapons do this, basically. This leads into a vehicle chase where you have to hit the vehicle 4 times and it explodes. And you have to catch the criminal, then Tully tells you that one of the 3 clowns has been spotted near the Red Cafe.
Everyone, can I get your attention? Is anyone here a bank robbing clown? Oh, well, I didn't think it would be that easy. I better check in with Ellie. Ellie, there's no sign of a clown up here.
Don't worry. I've just updated your communicator's scanning software. Use it to have a look around from the restaurant's rooftop, and it'll show up anyone nearby who might be a robber.
And then?
You arrest them.
I just wanted to show that clip due to it makes me laugh. I don't know why it makes me laugh. Due to the juxtaposition of the scene, and you unlock the criminal scan, which switches the view into infrared to detect people using heat signatures. Chase finds the clown and uses puzzles to reach him, and he chases him and finds out that the final clown is at the docks. So he heads there and helps the dock workers by opening a gate and helping someone with find the sandwich. Yeah, you get the reference if you play the game. And gets a lift from a crane onto the ship and finds the final clown and catches him.
Well, have you caught those clowns yet?
Yes, Chief.
Then go and deal with the roadblock on Auburn Bay Bridge. Those rookies have made a mess of it, and I doubt you can make it any worse.
Hey, great work. And it's a good thing we did arrest those bank-robbing clowns. Otherwise, there might have been a media circus. A media circus? Because they were dressed as clowns. Like a circus. Circus clowns! Is this thing on?
We reached the roadblock.
You can drive, right? You gotta help me!
Don't worry. You, left and forward. You, back and right. You, left and right, then left a bit more. You, keep doing what you're doing. I like it. You, ma'am, I'm gonna need your car. Natalia!
You've destroyed my car! Wasn't wrecking my life enough for you?
You look exactly as I remember you.
Don't try and sweet-talk me. I had to change my identity because of you. I even had to change the color of my hair.
You weren't a blonde before?
You, what? Ugh. I'm going to my dad's cabin to say goodbye, and then I'm getting out of Lego City.
Will I see you again?
No!
This shows that Chase is a good cop, and his relationship with Natalia is strained by Natalia being mad about Chase, and Chase himself being resentful on what he has done due to his expression at the end. Then Ellie calls about the roadblock and tells that there is a gas station nearby where you can get a vehicle. Then we meet the owner of the gas station and tells us we need to fix his gas pumps, and we do. He rewards us with a super brake, which to allow us to build a vehicle called and put to simulate a vehicle. There are two types of super brakes, big and small. Big and small. Where the big one rewards you with 10k brakes, while the small one with 1k. And you also earn brakes from breaking like objects. Then we head to Blue Pearl National Park and meet Ellie's uncle, or Sheriff Huckleberry.
Sir? I'm Chase. I think Ellie told you I was coming.
She certainly did. Nice to meet you, Chase. Duke Huckleberry's the name, and I know all about you. Excuse me for saying so, because I know you made a mistake. But shipping you off sure seemed a bit harsh, especially as you got that witness to come forward in the first place.
Yeah, well, I learned from my mistakes. I won't do anything that stupid again. Whoa!
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Do you have a grapple gun with you?
Well, I sure do. You're welcome to one of those useless pieces of junk. Darn things didn't help me one little bit with old Bessie.
Huh?
Striped bass, gray, about yay long.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, I'd better go. Gotta go arrest some robbers.
Sure. Good luck with that grapple gun. These things can be tricky to use. Whoa!
And we are rewarded with a grapple gun, which allows us to use grapple points and also references to the previous game where you use it when Chase arrives. This tech is now updated somehow. Then when we are told that by Ellie that a bunch of robbers are in the tall buildings and he finds them and goes to the opposite building for a surprise attack.
It's a good thing I don't have vertigo or some other ridiculous phobia.
Bonjour!
Ah! French
I'm not as fit as I used to be.
I think I'm gonna faint.
There better be some way across to that building.
Then chases the robbers, but one is very quick and chases him through the top of the buildings.
Help me! I don't want to fall! I got a wife and two goldfish!
Reach up! Tell me who you're working for.
It's, George! George Tom Benson Berry?
Aw, come on!
I can't tell you. He'll take me apart. All right, I work for Rex Fury.
Rex! Where is he?
I don't know. I never see him. He just phones me.
Then who would know?
Search me. Maybe Blue. He's the fixer in Albatross prison. Go see him. Just don't let me fall.
You seem very well informed for a car thief.
Yeah, well, I pick things up.
Not anymore, you don't. George Fartar Bensonbury?
Hey, long time no see, Dave.
This shows that Rex Fury has other people working for him and gives a tip on going to Albatross prison and unlock the ability to free run, where there are certain locations in the overworld and levels where Chase can do some parkour. Frank calls us and tells us on how we can get to Albatross Island.
Bluffbeard?
Chase McCain! It's been a long time.
I saw you this morning.
It's been 6 hours.
What are you doing here?
I decided on a change of career. I'm now captain of the ferry which takes rum coves and no-good ne'er-do-wells over to Albatross Prison.
Great, the ferry. Where is it?
I sunk it. I don't suppose you could build a new one for me, could you?
Hey, Ellie, do we have any super bricks out the back of the police station? I need to rebuild the ferry.
Has Frank been driving it again?
Surprisingly, no.
Huh. Okay. Let me just update your scanning software again. Right. You should be able to use your communicator as a data scanner now. It'll show up any super bricks nearby. After I hang up, just tap the data scanner button on your communicator and follow the instructions.
Thanks, Ellie.
Apparently, Bluffbeard sunk the ferry, and we have to go around the outside of the precinct to get super bricks and head to Albatross. However, security is a shotty, and we break into the prison.
Yo, policeman, you belong in the law court, not our basketball court.
Hey, nice work, man. You be using the language real good.
I sure am too.
If that's a basketball court, where's your basketball?
A bunch of real mean bullies took it off us.
They are not nice.
If I get it back for you, will you let me in?
We'll see. I ain't promising nothing.
Oh, man, that's a double negative. You have let me down.
Then we enter the basketball court.
Hey, are you Blue?
I've had better days, Sonny.
I'm Chase. I heard you might know about Rex Fury.
Rex Fury? That man owes me.
For helping him escape?
Why would I do that? Rex was my biggest customer until he disappeared, owing me for a hot tub. You know how difficult it is to smuggle one of them in? Speaking of which, careful with Haywood's new car,
Sure, Blue!
So how did Rex escape?
Well, that's the question on everyone's lips. Except no one's allowed in his cell to find out. Not even the police.
That's not right.
But we both want to see Rex back in here. So I've got an idea. Get some gear from the cupboard in my cell. Then I'll call you with more information on this.
That's a croissant.
We aren't allowed phones in here. The phone's inside it. Put your number in.
Oh! There. I hope this plan of yours works, Blue.
Are you free, man?
No. No, I am not Freeman. His lawyers might be watching. What's the matter, Haywood? You don't like your new car?
Car? Oh.
This entire section is a parody of Shawshank Redemption, of the character of Blue being a stand-in for Red, and a mention of more references within the level. Like Blue basically one character saying, "Are you free, man?" Obviously, Morgan Freeman played Red in Shawshank Redemption, and his character's named Blue, and he pulls on the Morgan Freeman voice. Obviously, the connections are there. So let's begin with Trouble in the Stir.
That's my hat, you hear? Oh, forgive it. I'm just too old to be chasing young whippersnappers about.
You need a hand?
I couldn't hurt. Think you're up to getting all those fellers back in their cells?
All in a day's work.
Then we help the prison officer round up the inmates and ask a favour from the guard to open Blue's cell and get the robber disguised, which allows us to open doors and crack open safes and we need to head to the warden's office.
Chase, you in?
Yeah. The warden just went through a door on the other side of his office.
That's his private bathroom. Block the door. The warden has a hidden elevator to Rex's cell block in his office, but he's not gonna let you snoop around for it.
Gotcha.
Ha! You won't get out of there in a hurry.
Hello? Is someone out there?
No, I told you. I haven't let anyone look in there. Not even that fool Dunby. I don't want you back here either. No. Of course I didn't call you from a toilet. Gotta go.
Who is that? What are you doing? Are you looking in my safe? Don't touch my records. They're alphabetized. You better not be messing with my records. Especially not the opera ones. Those are for my listening only. Don't you dare play any of them. Whoever you are, I'll have you cleaning pans in the kitchen for a month.
Whoa. Oh.
Whoa! I can hear you, and you can kiss goodbye getting parole. If you're looking through my safe, then ignore those pictures. That's my twin sister in the wedding dress, not me. What's happening out there?
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. I also don't know why those guys are dancing together. And how did he get that saucepan on his head? There is a lot I don't know.
Let me out! Let me out!
This is why I like the game, due to the references to Shawshank by the opera scene within this Lego game. Then we head to Rex's cell and trigger some buttons to show the escape routes, which is a tunnel, and the pacing is also from Shawshank.
Whoa! Ah!
McCain! Warden Stonewall called me. I won't tell you what he called me, but it wasn't nice.
It was a nincompoop.
It looks like Rex used this hammer to dig his way out of prison. It came from the Bluebell mine.
Give me that. If there's any deducting to do, I'll do it.
Whoa!
Interesting. It's a hammer.
And where's it from?
There's no way to tell. But the Bluebell mine seems as good a place to start as any. You see, there was a theft there a few months ago.
I'll get over there right away, Chief.
Not so fast, McCain. Sheriff Huckleberry can look into it. Stay away from the mine. That's an order.
Hey, Chief, can I get a shot for the Herald?
You sure he didn't use this?
Watch the birdie!
Dungme is angry at Chase and tells him to not to go to the Bluebell Mine. Chase ignores this because he's base as ever. And Ellie helps you to unlock fast travel to Bluebell National Park. Then we distract the miners with leg break.
I'm looking for Clarence Stinky Fletcher.
Other end of the main cavern. Phew, you can't miss him. I'll tell you, I sure won't when he retires. Hoo-hoo-wee!
There he is. Blow the charges.
With the detonator!
What the? Crab cakes!
All right, which one of you lot did that? For the last time, will people stop playing with dynamite? Oh, and you! Get some safety gear on!
Aye, sir.
So this shows like Rex's thugs, which are not that very smart. They are just thugs, disposable. And it's pretty funny. Like the interactions, load of charges with the detonator, getting more infuriating, and basically Rex's guy is being also competent as Frank Honey, but which becomes I don't know. It's just random. Then Chase has to get mining equipment to get through the blockade and reaches in the mining shed, and he unlocks the mining disguise. 2 disguises in one chapter. Unbelievable. Which allows you to break boulders and use dynamite to destroy several objects. And find some money in that. And then we push a minecart and destroy the blockade and encounter Rex's goons, which I previously mentioned. When we proceed to blow up some guy's porta potty while he's taking one, make a dive one and jump down the cavern towards another part of the cave, which remarks about this throughout the thing. And we need to build a monorail system to reach towards the other part of the cave where Clarence Stinky Fletcher was meant to be. By collecting super bricks to build it. Well, then we head over, but Rex's thugs are apparently still there, and basically they derail the monorail and find Clarence Stinky Fletcher's house and find a tape, which I'm going to play right now.
A voice recorder. Maybe there's a clue on it.
Fletcher's log 3011. I've been... Eh? Who's that?
Get him.
Yeah!
I'll hide his recorder, boss.
They've got Stinky, but I might still be able to catch up with them.
Long time no see, Kane.
Rex Fury!
Looking for someone?
What's that? Wow.
Leave him. There's nothing he can do. My guy says he's found someone to steal us a nice new truck. Courtesy of the Lego City PD.
Oh!
Turn that noise off!
Ow!
Did an ice cream truck hit me?
It looks that way, but no. You got beat up, Chase. Good thing Dunby sent me up here.
Duke, ow. I was looking for a miner, but Rex got to him first.
Try not to speak.
Natalia, you came here for me?
No. He'll be fine.
Then why?
I was in the area.
Her daddy's gone missing.
What? Don't worry, Natalia. I'll find him.
I'll find him. Without you. I never should have testified against Rex Fury.
If Rex has got her daddy, and you're planning on rescuing him, then you're gonna need to learn how to defend yourself. Go see this guy. He knows Kung Fu.
We have found Rex and also lost him at the same time, and Natalia's dad is missing apparently, so we need to learn some moves of Kung Fu. Sheriff Huckleberry tells us there's a guy in Lobo National Park that can help us in the nearby dojo. It begins with Chase talking about how he got his ass beat by Rex to Tully and tells he needs to learn Kung Fu. He goes around Bluebell National Park for super breaks to repair the bridge to the dojo and heads to the dojo.
Barry Smith, 24-hour plumber and Kung Fu guru, unblocking pipes and chakras since 1987. It's worth a try.
In order for Chase to enter, he must collect super bricks to build a dragon to get a key. He enters and rings the gong.
I'm here to see
Shh! Have a listen to this.
Welcome to Learn Kung Fu While You Sleep. Relax. You are now completely relaxed. The end.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
And plumbing?
Maybe I should start you off against a few of my students.
Now we test our skills.
You have done well. Take this belt with you as a sign of your skill.
I can't accept this, Barry.
Why? Oh, hello.
Hey, Chase, are you busy?
Does this have something to do with your favor for Ellie?
Yes! Funny story. I volunteered to pick up the department's new state-of-the-art police truck for its unveiling at the station this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've been hijacked by some criminals, right?
Wow! How did you know? Wait, what number am I thinking of? I'll give you a clue. It's 6.
The truck, Frank?
Oh, yeah. Well, they drove it around for a while, but we've stopped now.
Any idea where you are?
When they were driving, I heard a really loud foghorn, so I think we went past the docks.
Docks, uh-huh.
Then I remember it feeling like we went over a train track.
Train track, okay.
And when we stopped, I looked out the window and saw Krabby Cove.
You! I'll be right there.
Where?
Huh? Hey! Are you in there, Frank?
Yes! Is that you, Chase? Have you come to rescue me?
Shh! Johnny, go fetch the rest of the gang. Tell Mr. Chan we have company.
Oh.
I think the robbers are still around, so be quiet!
Then we fight off some thugs that we don't recognize and help Frank drive the truck to the precinct while we are chased by the thugs. Might be part of Chen Chuang's gang. We are told from Frank. Then we arrive.
Do you mind if I drive it from here? I want to show Ellie that I can be trusted.
All right. Enjoy getting your photo in the papers, Frank.
Ha!
I can't wait all day, Marion. I have to reopen the bridge this afternoon.
Where is that truck?
As if I'm interested in fame and fortune.
My public! Ah, here it comes, Mayor Gleason. Right on time.
Here I am with our new truck. Good old Frank Honey delivers again. Coming through. Honey.
Honey!
Out of the way! Sorry, madam. Hi there, Mayor Gleason. Hey, Chief.
Dunby!
Honey!
Waffles? What are we doing?
Well, what did you expect to happen with Frank driving it? This is your fault, Marion.
Whoa.
Chase, give me some good news. Have you found Rex Fury?
Well, how could you find him? I mean, the chief told you to stay off his case.
Oh, really?
That's not true at all. Is it, Chase?
No?
That's right. I was just about to send him undercover in,
Chang Chuang's gang? I think he's linked to Rex.
Yes!
Well, that was broke when I got here.
I like this cutscene due to Frank's incompetence as a cop and Dumby's horrid expression about the investigation that Chase has to help him due to Dumby's distrust of Chase, and that weird comedic bit like Gleason getting hangry, so saying Dumby, then Dumby getting mad at Honey, then Honey responds with waffles, which is funny because it's like escalation, which is very funny.
Frank, Ellie, you hiding down here?
You betcha. I'm staying as far from Dunby as possible.
And I saw a spider.
I have no idea how we're gonna get out of this mess.
Oh, it's easy. I expect my parents will pay for it. Like usual.
Huh?
You know they're really rich, right? They own that hotel in Paradise Sands.
Oh. It all makes sense now.
Anyway, Chase is going undercover. He'll need new clothes.
Well, congratulations, Chase.
Cool.
Hey, that's quite the transformation. I barely recognize you.
Yeah. Who's that strange man in the garage?
Right. I'm off to figure out how to get into Chan's gang. I hope they've reopened the bridge to the main island.
Good luck with that, Chase.
That was Chase?
Head to Chan's scrapyard and Ali helps Chase with introducing a specific thing.
Hey, Chase. Now you're an undercover detective. I've added a new function to your communicator.
Is it a voice recorder? So I can do private eye-style monologues?
No.
I was disappointed, but I decided to hear the lady out.
It's an audio scanner. You just point it at a window and you can hear what's being said inside the room. You'll need to get to a vantage point to use it, though.
It sounded like it might be useful. I thanked the nice lady and set off into the night.
It's the daytime. Good luck, Chase.
I should get to somewhere I can listen out for clues.
Then we get an audio scan which allows us to hear people's discussions with an open window.
Why am I phoning you? Because you're late for your interview. Where are you? Oh, you're meant to be at Chan's limo place. Get a move on. Can you believe that? That Bucky Butler guy.
The one who wants to join the gang?
Yeah, he was at the art gallery.
Well, they do have an excellent collection of Cubist sculptures.
What does Cubist mean?
Bucky Butler. Why is that name familiar? I busted that guy, like 2 years ago. If I get him out of the picture, then I can take his place at the job interview and join Chan's gang.
I mean, over here, that someone called Bucky Butler wants to join the gang, and the person who chased Mister 3 years ago, and heads to Uptown Art Gallery and finds out he stole a painting, but chases him down to stop him reaching Chan's place. He is arrested, and Chase takes Bucky's place.
Oh man, why do you keep arresting me?
You were going to join Chan's gang.
That ain't a criminal offense. Sheesh, I don't like to tell people how to do their own job, but if you're gonna arrest me for anything, it should be for the painting I just stole, you fool.
Huh?
Oh, sausages.
Thanks, Bucky. Okay, I better get to my job interview.
You're the new boy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was promised a thug. You look more respectable than I was hoping.
Well then, maybe you should get some glasses, old man.
That's more like it. Okay, I need you to pick someone up.
Oh, are they feeling sad?
In a car.
Obviously.
The person is Forrest Blackwell.
The multi-billionaire?
That is correct. It won't be easy, though. Mr. Blackwell is constantly hounded by the paparazzi. They will try to follow you. And Mr. Blackwell will not like this.
Got it. Not a problem. Because I am awesome at driving.
Good boy. Go pick him up at Blackwell Tower. And be polite. He's our only customer.
And is told to drive a limo to a famous person called Forrest Blackwell.
Say cheese!
Can I get a picture? Watch the birdie.
Say cheese. Mr. Blackwell, are you still thinking about the scandal? Why won't you let anyone in your tower anymore?
Is it true you prefer cats to dogs? Gentlemen, please, give Mr. Blackwell some privacy. He merely wishes to go somewhere mysterious for secretive reasons he doesn't want you to know about.
One more question, sir. Where are you going? Forrest Blackwell, sir, don't leave me. It's my job.
This shows that Blackwell is a famous person in Legacy and he hates the attention. I'm going to play the continuation of the talk between Chase and Blackwell.
Where can I take you, sir?
Very kind of you to ask, young man. I shall be attending one of the last ever performances of the Perpetual Inbox at the Gillespie Theatre. I trust you have been told of my aversion to the paparazzi.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best to shake them off.
I appreciate that this may require you to adopt a somewhat, shall we say, unorthodox driving style.
It could get a little rough.
Oh, do not worry on my account. I have ridden atop ships of the desert. Nothing can compare to the discomfort that inflicts upon one's posterior. Are you a patron of the arts yourself, young man?
Well, I like that TV show with the monkey who solves crimes.
Ah, a true connoisseur.
May I ask what the play you're seeing is about?
Authority, regulation, bureaucracy, the usual concerns of petty individuals.
Sounds like my old job.
Ah, to have your plans thwarted by fools. But what can you do? You either ignore it and get on with your life,
or you go mad.
Yes! Mad.
Or you could sneak behind their backs and get your own way without them knowing.
The third option. Don't tell anyone. But that's the one I favor.
Me too. Well, I hope you enjoy the play anyway.
Thank you. I suspect it'll be the last chance I get to see one in quite some time. I have rather a long trip coming up. Well, I think I just about survived that journey, driver. There's no need to wait. I shall be getting home by other means. Goodbye!
Goodbye, sir.
And reach the theatre. Then we are told to meet with Chan.
Perfect. I'm here about a promotion.
You? You look like a cop.
Well, I'm not. See? Ugh.
Greetings, driver. You want to make some money?
Stop that! I will fire you, prancing fools!
What do you got in mind? Getaway driving?
Not so fast.
Careful driving?
No!
First, you have to prove yourself. Here is a list of instructions. Follow them, and then report to my salvage yard.
And don't get caught like those knuckleheads did!
Sure thing, Mr. Chan.
Please, call me sir.
Why are you still here?
Okay, so Chan wants me to recover a car from his rival while they're having a shindig. I guess that makes me a party pooper. Huh, I don't think I've ever pooped a party before.
It shows the introduction of Chen, who cannot handle his anger, so he needs a rabbit to soothe him, and his goons are useless by mocking him, like by laughing that he trips over, because it says they're incompetent. Then we are told to rob a car in Paradise Sands, but there are bodyguards, and we have to distract them with food and music. But that is not enough, and we have to fight some guests before we rob the car.
Hey, Chase, is it true you're a member of a criminal gang now?
Yeah, that's right. I'm working for Chan Chuang.
I can't believe you do that. I admired you, Chase.
It's not real, Frank. I'm undercover, remember? So I can find out where Rex is and arrest him?
Yeah, I knew that. You don't have to sign that good luck in your new job card anymore.
Listen, Chan asked me to take a car from one of his rivals. He wasn't exactly a nice guy, but he should probably be compensated by the city. Do you think you can get that cleared by someone in charge?
Sure, I can totally do that. I once gave a really important message from the mayor to the mayor.
Oh, okay. I'm sending it over now. See you, Frank.
Come on!
Then we are told that someone has broken into Chan's limo place and triggered an alarm at the car place, so we've got to have to investigate it.
What are they doing in there? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop!
Chase!
Natalia!
I thought Chan's men were after me.
They kinda are. I'm undercover in his gang. Why were you in his office?
I'm trying to find my dad, Chase.
What? Like in a filing cabinet?
No. I mean that just before he disappeared, he was seen getting into a limousine.
One of Chan's?
I think so. But the only stuff I found in Chan's office were empty money bags from Papalardo's.
Papalardo's?
Yeah, the ice cream place with the trucks, you know.
Yeah, I remember. So if Chan's working for Vinny Papalardo's gang, is it Vinny that's working for Rex? Hey! Where are you going?
Chan must be keeping my dad somewhere else.
Stop! It's too risky! I'll find your dad. It's the least I can do.
I am not gonna let you endanger my dad just so you can make up for the past.
That's not why I want to help you.
Then we find out that Natalia's dad has been taken and last seen in Chan's limousines, in one of Chan's limousines, and she found bags from Papalardo's ice cream parlor. Natalia still doesn't trust Chase, but Chase has a new lead. The chapter begins with Chan asking what happened at the car place and calls Ellie about the Papalardos and Minnie's cousin, known as Mo DeLuca, about being in court for unpaid parking tickets, which is actually a plot point, and tells that Chuck might have a police transport that Chase can borrow. However, Chuck needs help with a bike that he got mail ordered, and Chase fixes it and tests it out and unlocks TikTok trials in Overworld, and then we are then drive the prison transport to the courthouse.
This ain't the last you've seen of Mo DeLuca. I can do this sentence standing on my head. Thanks to my circus training.
There's the paperwork. We won't be seeing Mo DeLuca back on the street for at least 8 years. Thanks to those parking tickets. Another job done and the final day of my 36-year-long career finished. And all without a single blemish. Hey, Pat. I'm here from Mo DeLuca.
Hey! You okay back there, Mr. DeLuca?
I ain't talking to you. Just shut up and take me to Albatross.
If you insist. But I don't really work for the prison, so we can go somewhere else if you like.
What? Oh, man. I knew Vinny'd come through for me. What's your name, kid?
Chase.
Don't know you? Don't care. Take me to the usual hideout.
Actually, I work for Chan Chuang, but I'm sick of it. I arranged this escape because I want to work for a real criminal.
Ha-ha! Shows you got guts, Chase. Cedar Street. That's where the hideout is.
Looks like they figured out what I'm up to. This might get bumpy.
If it gets me out of an 8-year stretch, you can make it as bumpy as you like. Oh. As getaways go, I give this one 7 out of 10. That's not bad, kid. I can see why Chan hired you. You're pretty good at driving. We're getting close. So, do you really want to jump ship to Vinny's crew?
Yeah.
Huh. I might be able to swing something. I mean, you're good with me, kid. But Vinny, he's another case altogether. You're gonna have to do something really special to get in with him.
Whatever it takes, Mr. DeLuca.
Come around the back and let me out. Thanks.
Mo, you escaped. We was just formulating a plan to bust you out of Albatross for Vinny.
Too late. This kid beat you to it. Now get rid of that truck. Thanks, Chase. I'll be in touch.
We help Mo and he tells us to meet us at the airport and tells us that we need to get a shipment for Vinny, which we'll be very grateful for, which is shown in this cutscene.
Vinny Pappalardo ran the biggest gang in Lego City, and now he wanted to see me. His ice cream parlor was a gathering place for local hoodlums. There was Tony One Time, so called because he said everything once.
Hey!
Polly Blindfolds.
No, tell him I can't see him today.
Lucky Pete.
Good to see you.
Whoa!
Hey, I found a penny.
The Crayfish Twins.
Sorry, wrong table.
And Mikey Spoilers.
Check it out. When you get to the Space Center, you can knock down a planet from the ceiling to get a secret item.
So what? I amuse you? You think I'm here to make you laugh? You think I'm funny? Funny how?
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean
Get out
to...
of here and unload that truck. Hey, you must be Chase. You come highly recommended. I won't forget what you did for my cousin. Oh, ignore the clothes, kid. It's my boy's birthday. I wanted to give him a nice surprise, you know? I've been looking forward to getting my hands on the stuff you got me for some time. They're called color guns, and they're of particular benefit to the less than legitimate fraternity. You know, us guys. Now, I need someone to see if these things really work by stealing the bell pepper emerald from the Lego City Bank in downtown. You want to put one through its paces?
Well, I've come this far.
That's right. And don't worry about how to use it. I'll have a read through these instructions and phone them through to you. Good luck, Chasey.
Ellie, I'll have another thing for the tab soon. I'm about to break into a bank vault.
Which one?
The Lego City Bank at downtown.
No problem. You need any help getting in?
Sure.
Okay, right. There's an entrance to the sewer in the gardens opposite the bank.
Whoa! Wait, sewer? I can't just walk in the front door?
It's a bank vault. The only way in is via a ventilation hatch on top of it. And the only way to that is via the sewer. Did you expect a red carpet?
No. Fine. Thanks, Ellie.
We unlock the color gun, which allows us to change the color objects for puzzles, to change the color of electrical panels from red to green and green to red, and also turn objects silver, which is also within this level as well. Basically, to make things reflective, basically used as like a game mechanic, which is actually very good. When we head to Lego City Bank in downtown, in that district.
have to shower for a week after this.
We enter the sewers and Vinny helps us on how to use the collar gun and get through the sewers to the magnet vault for the bell pepper emerald and Chase steals it and escapes the vault room and builds a jet powered snowplow.
Hey! I was about to rob this place! Sorry! I meant to have this place on Tuesdays, but the people listen to me? No! And they call this organized crime.
Then we drive to avoid the police and deliver the emerald.
There you go. One ridiculously massive emerald. You're welcome. Huh. Not bad for my first bank job. I mean, only bank job. Don't get sucked in by the glamour of the lifestyle, Chase.
McCain!
Chief?
So far, you've cost this department an expensive sports car, a prison transport, and a delivery truck full of electronics. Am I missing anything?
The bell pepper emerald?
Huh? What? That thing's worth hundreds of thousands. You're gonna bankrupt us. Why did you do that?
To get in with Vinny Papalardo's gang. Chan was working for him.
You got into Papalardo's gang? We've been trying to pin a crime on him for years. So, you don't need Chan anymore. Okay. I've got a job for you. You're gonna get me photographic evidence against Chan's key gang members. Then we're gonna arrest them. And with a bit of luck, one of them will give us something against Chan.
I'll need to buy a camera then.
You've cost us enough. Just use your communicator's camera. If you can't figure it out, you can call Officer Phillips for help.
Hey, Ellie. Chief said you could help me figure out the camera on my communicator. I didn't even know it had one.
Oh, that's odd. Let me check your device remotely. There's your problem. You're running old software. I'll update it. There you go. I even stuck on some new ringtones for you. See?
Thanks. I need to get some evidence against the key players in Chan's outfit.
Easily done. Just get in a good position to observe them and follow the instructions on the camera. It's foolproof.
Ellie? All I got were photos of my face instead of the suspects.
But not Frank-proof.
Then we are told by Dunby to photograph some of Chan's key gang members so they can testify against Chan. And Chase does it. Basically, he goes to overhears the discussion on whether we're gonna meet. Then he goes to the tallest place, which is the weird shrine thing. So he just takes pictures and he gets caught. And there we go. I mentioned a tiny bit of it. So yeah.
Oh no!
Driver!
I know nothing.
Don't worry, most of my staff are morons.
But not you! I like you a lot!
Wait, I did that wrong.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I have a job for you. Get to the Crescent Park Wharf.
No!
One of these days.
Light as ever.
Are you there yet?
Yeah.
This job was meant to be for Feng, but I can't find him, or Li, or Fu, or Ping.
Maybe they're all getting coffee?
Are you saying my coffee is bad?
No! Something's up, and the only men I have left are you, and this bunch of dregs!
So, with all my most trusted employees missing, you're going to have to do the job for me.
What is it?
I'll give you the details later. No one can know about this. Just take my boat from the wharf and get to Apollo Island.
No!
And we head to Crescent Park and told to take a boat to Apollo Island, and we are told to steal a moon buggy, and we head to the Space Center to unlock an astronaut disguise, which can open space crates that flash a color person, and we have to follow it. And the ability to use teleporters and also have a ray gun as well. Then enter the Space Center.
All engineering staff, please report to the shuttle bay.
Whoa! Sheesh! That is one small step, Foreman.
Perfect. While they're all busy working on the shuttle, I can just get to the moon buggy, which is somewhere around there. In the middle of the shuttle.
Chase causes multiple distractions to distractions to enter the shuttle bay to get the moon buggy, and he does, and he escapes.
Hey, that's my car! It's not your car. You are so possessive. Fine, it's our car, but it isn't his. Come on! Chan's men better be waiting for me at the dock.
Driver, bad news. My men aren't waiting for you at the dock.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're running late. And by running late, I mean...
Still sat here on their behinds!
Oh, they've actually gone. Who am I going to shout at now?
They'll be here soon, right?
I guess so. Just don't let the moon buggy get damaged until they get there. Oh, I'm going out to the street so I can yell at some strangers. See you, driver.
So Chase has stolen the moon buggy, but apparently Chan's guys haven't arrived, at which Chase remarks. So basically he has to avoid security and dupe security for a certain amount of time until Chan's guys arrive.
This is security. Everyone return to base.
About time, guys.
We'll take it from here. Don't follow us.
I've got somewhere to be.
McCain, are you anywhere near downtown?
Sure, Chief. Why?
We got reports that a gang is trying to abduct Forrest Blackwell. They've got him on top of a building near the downtown Science Museum.
I'm on my way, Chief. Has backup been dispatched?
Yes, but by the time they get there, it'll be too late. So hurry up! I really don't want to get on the wrong side of Forrest Blackwell.
Chase heads to downtown and he does some free running and...
There's Blackwell. I'm being abducted! Against my will! Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can.
I mean, other than my abductors.
Whoa! Did you see how cool that was? Dave! Dave!
Whoa!
Look! An awning! If this was an action movie, someone would fall onto that.
Whoa!
Ow, that really smarts. Could my day get any worse?
Merciful heavens above! Help at last! Arrest these men!
Get him!
That's right. You show.
Then he keeps climbing to reach Blackwell and find some goons and drive him back to the precinct. Then
We're here.
Mr. Blackwell, I am so relieved you're safe. I can barely sleep.
Thank you again, Chase. You sleep during work hours?
Well, let me take you inside.
Thank you. Farewell, Chase McCain. I'm sure we will meet again. Oh, that rhyme.
you get a call from Natalia.
I might, I repeat, might, need your help. I couldn't find my dad in any of Chan's other offices.
So...
I decided to try a salvage yard, and now I'm stuck in here.
What?
I was desperate. It is my dad, Chase.
What if Chan catches you?
That won't happen. I'm completely hidden. Oh!
Hey, whose feet are sticking out from behind my curtains?
Help!
Natalia? Natalia! Ellie, I need a favor and the chief cannot know about it.
Name it.
Natalia's in trouble at Chan's junkyard and I'm gonna need backup to get her out.
Natalia Kowalski? What are you up to?
It's a long story. Can you help?
Sure. I know a couple of officers who don't mind going behind the chief's back. I'll tell them to meet you outside the salvage yard, and I'll get them to bring a disguise. We don't want Chan recognizing you.
Thanks, Ellie. You don't know how much this means to me.
Then we head to Chan's salvage yard to rescue Natalia, but we get some help.
Where's my backup? You're meant to be here by now.
Hey, Chase. Okay, Studsky and Clutch are here. Where's the lady in distress?
Clutch, Studsky, thanks for this. Natalia's in Chan's salvage yard. The chief arrested some of his gang earlier, but he's still got a lot of heavies in there. Do you have a disguise for me?
Do we ever?
That is perfect, Studsky.
Really?
They belong to our friend Huggy. He has no sense of personal space.
Let's go rescue this girl.
Come on!
I'm gonna have to take these things off.
Then we fight some goons and traverse the scrapyard and find Natalia connected to a crane.
He made me eat ice cream.
Hold it! Studsky, let's make ourselves scarce before the chief shows up. See ya, Chase!
Thanks, guys. And you've got to keep out of this, Natalia. I'll find your dad. I promise. I don't want to see you get hurt.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble.
I will.
Hey!
Starting from now?
McCain, because of your blundering around in Chan's salvage yard, he's disappeared, which is gonna make it somewhat tricky to arrest him.
But I had to rescue...
I don't want to hear it! I'm transferring you to Sheriff Huckleberry's department in the forest until we've cleared up this mess.
Does he need our help with solving a case?
Ha! Doubtful. His district has the lowest amount of crime in all of...
Lego City, which is why I want you there, so you can't cause trouble.
What about the Fury investigation?
I've put my most highly decorated officer on the case, my protege. I like to think of him as the son I never had, and who looks nothing like me. If anyone can get results, it's him!
Then you head to Bluebell Forest so the police can deal with Chan's guys, and you go to Sheriff Huckleberry.
Chase! Hey! Hi, Frank. What did you do to get sent out here, then?
Are you sure you're a qualified plumber, honey?
Of course!
Ah! Honey!
Nothing?
That's right, Deputy. I got you cornered.
Huckleberry's in
It's just you and me.
Frank.
Because I sent your boss on a wild goose chase.
The side.
After a wild goose. Say your prayers?
Oh, sorry.
Hey there, Chase. We're just finishing rehearsing our play.
Okay.
You gotta do something to fill your days around here. Nothing exciting ever happens.
The front door was locked?
Calm down, Derek. Don't worry, you two. Your chief warned me you were coming, and I've drawn up a work roster. Frank, you'll be in charge of making sure we do not run out of coffee.
You can trust me, Sheriff Huckleberry.
And Chase.
I broke the coffee machine.
Derek! Language! Well then, both of you be rounding up Farmer Hayes' escaped pigs. His farm's to the south of here. I'd go myself, but it's curtains up tonight, and I still don't know all my lines.
We're on it.
Come on, Chase. Let's go see the nanimals.
It's not a petting zoo, Frank. Right. The sooner we find those animals, the sooner I can get back to finding Rex.
Hey, look! Horses! Do we get to use them?
I guess. Can you ride a horse?
It depends. Are these ones stick shift or automatic?
Maybe you should just walk.
See you later!
Then we take horses to the farm of Farmer Hayes.
Hello there, sir.
Oh, at last! You have to find my pigs.
And this is why I became a policeman.
They're mountain pigs. Incredibly rare. I'm going out of my mind with worry.
Going?
Have no fear. This is Chase McCain. If anyone's qualified to find your pigs, it's him.
Thank you, honey. Well, they shouldn't be too hard to find. It's not like they can fly.
Oh, well, they're mountain pigs. They could be anywhere.
Ah! I better stay here. In case they come back.
Fine. I should be looking for Rex Fury.
Chase has to fix a tractor to plow the field for the key to the garage and unlock the farm disguise, which allows you to water flower pots for progression and the ability to glide with the use of the check-in, and can get an extra boost in specific areas to find specific areas. Then we have to find the escaped pigs, and we need to be a farmer to do so. Then we use a audio scanner to find the pigs, and we find the first and second one. Then we are told that Frank went to the castle and we climb it and find a pig and wake it up with the use of food and we shoot the pig out of a cannon.
Hey there, Chasey. You want a job?
Sure, as long as it doesn't involve riding animals around.
Then I got bad news, because it kinda does.
Really? What is it?
Is someone I know wants the giant robot Tyrannosaurus Rex stolen from the museum.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex? Who, would want that?
My private buyer. But trust me, he's nobody you'd want to meet. He's starting to be a real... Yeah, I shouldn't say. Just give me a call once you got it out of the museum.
Sure thing, Vinny. Ellie, I think I've got a lead on the Fury case.
In Bluebell National Park?
No. Vinny called me about a job at the museum. I've got to steal a robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay. If my uncle calls to find out where you are, I'll square it with him.
Thanks. And maybe don't tell the chief just yet?
Sure.
Farmer Hayes?
Ah, perfect. You ain't seen any of my pigs, have you?
The ones I just rounded up?
Yeah. I turned my back and they hoofed it again. They'll be all over Lego City by now. If you could just keep an eye out, I would be indebted to you. No hurry or anything.
Yes, Mr. Hayes.
Great. And if you do find one, just pop them back in the nearest pig cannon, and they'll be fired right back here.
Okay.
Vinny tells us to go to the museum to a robot Tyrannosaurus Rex for someone. Who could be Rex Fury, and Farmer Hayes tells us that the pigs have escaped, and if you can find them, basically post-game. Then we call Ellie and tells us the only way to enter is from the roof, but he cannot, so he heads to the art gallery and relies using the chicken to reach the roof of the museum and enters.
Don't worry about this job, Chase. Consider it payback for how much the gift shop charged for that dinosaur pen when you were 11.
Feathers. 4 letters.
Down?
No, across. What?
I just called Sheriff Huckleberry, and he told me that he hasn't seen you in hours. Where are you?
A lead came up, Chief, and I think it points straight to Rex.
So, not only have you ignored my orders, you're probably about to take something expensive again. Are you sure this is connected with Fury?
Yes. Vinny's asked me to get the museum's robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex for someone. It can't just be a coincidence.
That does sound like Fury's style. All right, I'll let you follow this one, McCain. But if it doesn't lead to Fury, then that T-Rex won't be the only extinct thing around here.
Chase destroys most of the displays for super bricks to get a red color swapper to turn off the gate and enter the main exhibit, and needs to collect more super bricks to build the T-Rex by entering the exhibits for them.
That's right, Chase. Keep it low-key. I got the T-Rex out of the museum. Do you want me to take it to your private buyer?
Nah, he don't want anyone meeting him but me. I'll send you the location of the drop-off.
Okay, Vinny.
Hey, I know you're eager, Chasey, but this guy's bad news.
Tell me about it.
Sure. He's real impatient. Like he needs all this stuff yesterday. This whole business has changed. Time was, you took stuff to make a profit. But this feels different. Like there's something bigger going on. Yeah, listen to me. Going on like my mother. Just drop off that T-Rex.
Hey, Chase, are you busy?
Well, I'm kind of...
Great. Are you getting close to finding my dad?
Yeah. I'm on a job for a guy who I'm sure is working for Rex. Once I find Rex, I think I'll find your dad.
You really think Rex has my dad? Is it because I testified against him?
Rex is the kingpin. He must have something to do with your dad's disappearance. But I don't think it's because of your testimony. If it was, he'd just grab you, right? That's what I'd do.
What?
You know, if I was evil. Which I'm not.
So what is Rex's connection to my dad?
I don't know. But once I do know something, I'll call you.
Thanks, Chase.
Oh!
The T-Rex is at the drop-off point, Vinny.
That's great. Yeah, just one more job and I can get my payment and wave goodbye to my private buyer. That creep.
You're gonna meet him? I don't envy you. He sounds mean.
Yeah, some people. They ain't like us, Chasey. They don't have class.
Do you need help with this job, then?
I don't know. I mean, the other thing he wants is some boat from the fire department. Well, I got guys who can drive it, but,
What's the problem?
The keys to it are in the fire chief's safe. The only people who can get near to it are firemen. Whoever does the job would have to go undercover. You reckon you could do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... I've obviously never done that before, but I think I could do it.
Then the job's yours. Thanks, Chasey. I won't forget it.
Police business.
Hey, Chase, I've got some great news.
Oh, hey there, Frank. What is it?
I have been promoted!
What? Wait, who by?
Sheriff Huckleberry. He's made me head of tree-related crime.
Ah, are people stealing a lot of trees?
Not since I've taken over. So, what you up to?
Oh, the usual. Actual police work. I'm just going undercover for Vinny as a fireman.
Aren't you already undercover? So, now you're undercover? Whoa!
I'm going to get one of the fire department's boats for Vinny.
Oh?
And once I've taken it to Vinny, he's gonna go see Rex, and I'll follow him.
Okay, Chase. As long as you're not stealing any trees.
No, Frank. Speak later.
Aye, aye! Over and out!
After this, you are told that you need to steal the fireboat and have to go undercover as a fireman in quotations.
Okay, recruit, what is your name?
Pete. Peterson, sir.
Right, Pete Peterson. Being a fire officer is all about team effort. Team effort! Isn't that right, McGurky?
What?
Don't help him. It means knowing what your fellow officer is thinking. What is my favorite flavor of cake, Pete Peterson?
Chocolate?
Even the new recruit knows! Ah! Well then, Pete Peterson, we'd better start your training. What are you doing, man? I haven't given you any instructions yet.
Sorry, I got a little excited.
Fire extinguishers are not toys. They are not to be played with. Follow me over here. Whee! This is Officer Lopez Delgado.
Hola.
He'll give you your basic training. I've got to write a talk on the importance of buying the right flavor of birthday cake.
I like this cutscene. No, I actually love this cutscene. It's because of like that the fire chief has the same energy as Doby, but everyone else is somewhat competent to him. That he is literally the best fireman in Lego City. by not guessing his birthday cake, and Chase magically guessing, and the luck in guessing the right birthday cake, which is obviously chocolate base.
Okay,
Then we begin the training by opening the garage door first. When we unlock the disguise of the pilot, which allows us to put out fires and first to destroy barricaded doors. We'll go through fire training by putting out fires, saving people, and putting out more fires, and saving cats. Yes,
Well done.
really.
Quickly, a most urgent situation has arisen.
What is it? Oh, you're acting again, aren't you?
Yes. Our station mascot, Admiral Pom Pom Muggins III, has become trapped on a ledge.
You want me to rescue a cat?
Oh, yes. Now you will truly learn what it is to be a fire officer in Lego City. To rescue cats is our highest calling, because they're usually on top of buildings. But first, you will need some way to get up to him.
That's what they really do. We save the cat and enter the station, and have to distract the fire chief with a minigame and enter the roof of his office to get a key to the boathouse. We get some puzzles and encounter.
How did you guys get in here?
We swam.
He swam. I used the back door because I'm not a simpleton.
Oh, man. I just went through basic training to get in here.
And it's a good thing you did, because we're stuck on this side of the fence.
Yeah, and we can't open that big door to get the boat out of here.
Leave it to me.
Like we have a choice.
I like him.
Then we steal the boat.
What you think that little joystick does?
Don't know. Try moving it.
Whoa! It don't do nothing. See?
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! Just leave it alone then.
Whoa!
Hey, great stuff, Chasey.
Nah, it was nothing.
I want you to know you're my go-to guy now. I really trust yous.
Aw, thanks, Vinny.
And now I can finally get that private buyer off my case. Time to arrange a meeting. I'll be in touch afterwards.
All I need to do is follow you to Rex Fury. What could go wrong?
I told you I'd trust you to find my dad, Chase. Don't you trust me?
What? I'm kind of...
Look, I know you've got cops keeping tabs on me.
You do? I mean, what? I haven't arranged anything like that. I have somewhere I need to go, Natalia.
Don't pretend, Chase. I'm at the hospital, and I can see them watching me from across the road.
What do they look like?
Well, really smartly dressed for cops. They're wearing black suits, and they're standing by an unmarked black van and a limousine. They're not cops, are they?
I don't think so.
And now they're coming towards the hospital. Chase?
Yes?
Help!
Natalia? Natalia? Really? This again?
But now Chase has to be the hero and save Natalia again, which he becomes a bit annoyed due to Natalia being in trouble again. He heads to the hospital, but the folks are already there, but Chase doesn't recognize them, and does some puzzles, and
Stop messing around and rescue me, Chase!
I'm trying!
You ain't kidding!
There's no way to climb up there. But I could climb up there. Ellie, I think I'll need another favor soon.
What is it this time?
Does the department have a safe house anywhere? Some people are after Natalia, so she can't go back to her own place.
All the safe houses are booked up, I'm afraid. Chan's guys are in them, selling each other out. But, if she doesn't mind
My
couch
legs better not
surfing, she
get
can
tired
stay at my
halfway up.
place.
Is it safe?
I've got a big dog, although the only way he'll help is if the bad guys are allergic to him.
Well, it's better than sharing with one of Chan's guys. Thanks again, Ellie.
Not a problem. I'll head there now. Do you need backup?
No time. I can handle this.
Chase has an idea to climb the tower of the hospital and climbs it and glides down to catch Natalia as well. Catch Natalia and builds a helicopter pad and calls a helicopter for both of them.
Get in.
Really? You can fly a helicopter?
Let's find out.
Who were those men?
No idea. They didn't look like Chan or Vinny Papalardo's guys. They don't even look like Rex's thugs either. The only time you see them in suits is in court.
Are they the people who took my dad, Chase?
They could be. But I thought Rex was behind that. What does your dad do?
He's a professor. He worked on Apollo Island for years, but he's been on a private research contract for the last few months.
Oh?
I don't know the details, and he kept his cabin locked up tight because of the precious stones he was working with. What's going on, Chase?
I'm not 100% sure. Chan and Vinny were working for Rex. These other guys? Maybe Rex is working for them. I'll find out. But first, I'm taking you to a friend's place. She's called Ellie. You should be safe there.
Thank you, Chase.
Huh? Was that a nice thing you just said to me?
Don't push it.
Fine. I only saved your life. So it looks like I know how to fly a helicopter then. And now I know that you have to switch off their engines after you land.
I suppose I owe you an apology. I know you've been trying to protect me. I was just worried about my dad. And I know you didn't mean to reveal my identity during Rex's trial.
Oh, right. So why have you been such a pain?
Well, I still wasn't happy about it. When I first met you, I trusted you completely. I might have even had some feelings. So when you just left like that...
Feelings?
Shut up.
So, would you like to see a movie sometime?
You're actually kind of sweet, Chase. But you're married to your job, and I don't date married men.
How about coffee?
Just find my dad, Chase.
Tea? A tiny cookie? Ice cream? Ice cream. Vinny's meeting with Rex. Please don't have left the restaurant yet.
This shows that they are both making up with each other by expressing their feelings more, but Chase job hinders their relationship. But Vinny is meeting with Rex, which is more important now to Chase than Natalia. So yeah. On to the next chapter. Heads to the Papalardo's ice cream parlor to talk to Mo.
Yeah, Chase. Vinny's been telling me how you're his #1 guy now. Don't worry, I ain't jealous.
Is he around? He, said something about meeting some private buyer guy?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I'm a little worried. That guy he's meeting, he used to run all the rackets in this city before he got put away. Now he's out. I just hope he ain't trying to cut Vinny out of the equation.
You want me to make sure Vinny's okay?
Vinny would disown me if he knew I'd sent someone to look after him.
Right.
So he can't know. All I got was that they were meeting outside in Paradise Sands. Get up somewhere high, and with a bit of luck, you'll be able to see him.
Right. Thanks, Mo.
No, thank you.
Then Chase heads to Paradise Sands to find Vinny. When we reach Honey Hotel, where Frank's parents own, and encounter Frank.
Frank! Hey there, Chase! Are you staying at my folks' hotel?
No, I'm looking for Vinny Papalardo and Rex Fury.
Well, I can check the guest book.
That isn't good. Never mind. Have you seen anything suspicious happening from up here?
No! Apart from the sinister-looking helicopter that flew overhead a few minutes ago and then landed on the building opposite the Herbert Hotel?
The Herbert Hotel? Then that's where I'm going.
Hey! What's wrong with my parents' hotel? Is this about that guest who ate the chocolate on his pillow and it turned out it was a cockroach?
Go along the rooftops of Paradise Sands and we encounter some thugs in the previous chapter, which was chapter 5, where we stole that car for Chan. So obviously, I like that tiny joke. And we find Vinny and Rex talking to each other about a job.
Another job? We had a deal. I got Chan to get you all them vehicles. I got you that T-Rex. I got you the bell pepper emerald. And that boat. Do you know how much trouble I had someone else go through for that?
Well, I've still got more stuff on my shopping list, Vinny. And you are gonna get it for me.
I ain't even been paid for the other stuff yet. I have overheads, you know, and them paintings you gave me ain't any good.
What do you mean? They're Picassos.
Really? They look more like faces.
Ah, just get the stuff, Vinny, or I'll have to replace you.
It starts soon.
Rex Fury makes my blood boil! We do all the jobs, we take all the risks, but he treats us like monkeys and gives us,
Peanuts?
Chase? What did you hear?
Nothing. Except you mentioned Rex Fury.
Yeah, what does it matter? Yeah, that's the private buyer I've been working for, and he's just pushed me too far. Nobody gets away with treating the capillados like this. We're gonna do a job just for us.
What you got in mind?
The biggest cheese in Lego City.
The von Stauffenberg cheddar truckle?
Not that kind of cheese. I mean Forrest Blackwell, property magnate, fridge magnate, and king of this city.
Forrest Blackwell?
I'll tell Mo to take the fireboat and meet you. Get moving.
Okay, Vinny. I can't blow my cover yet. Not until I've arrested Rex.
This shows that Vinny is angry and wants vengeance. So he tells Chase that they're going to rob Blackwell and take the boat.
Hey, Chase.
I figured this tunnel would look fancier, seeing as Blackwell's so rich.
It ain't finished, is it? Blackwell lost interest in building stuff after the scandal.
Oh yeah? What was the deal with that?
What? Have you been on holiday for the last few years?
Not quite.
Blackwell was gonna build this massive apartment complex with a mall and everything up in Bluebell National Park. But then someone finds some sort of rare squirrel there, so City Hall stops it. By then, he'd already spent billions building Blackwell Bridge to connect the park to uptown.
That must have been embarrassing for him.
Oh yeah, he didn't take it kindly. Vowed he'd never build anything again.
Right.
Now, we gotta be quiet.
When Chase makes his way through the dock area by defeating the guards and burning the elevator.
Vinny like. If I was a secretive billionaire, where would I hide my vault? Oh, right.
Chase, some guys came out of nowhere and are after me. I'm trying to lead them away from you. Hurry up!
Okay, those chopsticks
I'll grab the stuff and get out of here.
Then Chase tries to figure out on how to open the vault, and he does. Chase.
Who are you?
Intruder escaping. Sentinels pursuing.
I have a visual. He's getting away.
Perfect.
Here we go.
after him. Go, go, go! Don't let him escape. Faster!
Is chased out, funny pun, and calls Mo, but he's tied up to as well, and he tells Chase to head to downtown Gala and fight some goons. Then Mo tells that Minnie isn't responding, so he suspects that something has happened. Then Chase heads to the Popolados and enters through the roof.
What is going on in there?
Oh, you guys are making a big mistake. When Rex finds out you did this...
Ha ha ha! Who do you think sent us?
What? Why did he...
I'm sorry. What's that? I can't hear you.
Oops, I broke the handle. I said, why did he...
I gotta get Vinny out of there.
Chase fights Rex's thugs and frees Vinny from the freezer, and he tells that the leader locks himself in the ice cream factory. He makes his way to Vinny's office and deals with Rex's thugs and reveals a secret entrance to the ice cream factory. Chase's idea is to turn the ice cream valve and
Come on! Can't you guys do anything right? What the... ow! That hurt! Hey, get me out of this thing, or Rex will...
Rex ain't here. Why did he send you guys?
I ain't telling you nothing.
It's okay, Vinny. I think I know how to make him talk. Eat some more.
Oh yeah, that's so delicious. Ow, ow, ow! Great freeze!
Here comes the airplane. Meow.
No! Stop! All right, I'll tell you anything!
Where's Rex?
I don't know. Honest, I don't. But I know how you can get to, I meant to do some kind of job tonight in the construction yard at Paradise Sands. You could take my place. You kind of look like me.
Hey, you are the same height.
If you're lying...
Don't worry, Chase, I'll keep him here. I got a few questions of my own I'd like answered.
Yeah, no! Whoa! Is that the blueberry and pomegranate ice cream? Oh, that stuff is amazing. Oh, wow. That is going straight to my hips. Can I get some sprinkles?
Ellie, you could tell the chief I'm getting very close to Rex now.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Frank?
Yeah, I'm looking after the evidence locker for Ellie. So, you like Rex, do you?
No, I mean that I'm getting close to arresting him. I found out where his gang's going to be tonight.
Where's that?
Construction yard near Paradise Sands.
I know the foreman there, Albert Spindlerooter. He rebuilt my house after I blew up my house when I tried redecorating my house. Did you know you shouldn't rewire bathtubs?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm replacing one of Rex's guys on a job there. Tell Ellie for me?
Yes, sir.
We head to the construction site due to the information from the leader to go to the construction site. I don't know why I repeat myself to the construction site.
Are you sure you turned the power off?
Yeah. The light went red on the fuse box. Oh, by the way, my doctor told me I was colorblind this morning.
Are you stupid? Somebody, get him to the chopper. I mean hospital. Now who's going to cover his shift?
Not me. No way.
I've got plans.
No way.
How about me?
You are plumbing a water main, not saving the world, Dummkopf. Fine. You need a uniform. You, give him your clothes, your helmet, and your hammer.
Oh, it's okay. I'll find another one.
I also like this cutscene and the level and the level due to the voice actor doing the best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, and the references to his other movies like Twins, Terminator, probably Predator, or basically any movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. There's a reference probably in there. It's not Arnold; it's just a voice actor that does a very good impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Chase gets his own clothes and the final disguise of a construction worker, where Chase can use his hammer to repair electrical boxes and also use a pneumatic drill to drill weaker areas of the ground. Then we are told to steal a crane from one of Rex's thugs. We test drive a steamroller, but we need to fix the water main and get to the building site by using an elevator and putting out fires. And reaching the next area, where a construction worker cannot get the key, so Chase has to build a crane by collecting super brakes around the yard and builds it and tests the crane out and leaves.
Hey, so you can get it out of here.
Get out of the crane, Jimmy. Sure. Just give me a second. Hey there.
Thanks. I gotta drive it up to the observatory. Stay here and see if anyone follows me. I get the feeling someone might try and infiltrate the gang tonight.
No.
Yeah! Ah. Grr. Meet me up there in 10 minutes!
Sure. I am brilliant at disguises.
Of all the days to leave my glasses at home!
No. Ellie, I should know the location of their base soon.
That's great, Chase. What's holding you up?
My contact in Rex's gang wants me to do something up at the observatory first. But you could give Natalia the good news. If Rex has her dad, their base is where he'll be.
I'll try, but I just got her answer machine. I think she's sick of me reminding her to walk my dog.
I'll call her myself later then.
Then he heads to the observatory and gets a telescope to escape and follow Eddie Jojo reference to Bluebell National Park, and there is a secret entrance. Mention secret entrance where chapter 13 is called Secrets. This
It's all proceeding to schedule.
Well?
Get.
And the final shipment.
Just arrived.
Excellent. All we need now is the password for the professor's device.
I could soften him up.
No need. My men have finally secured the leverage we have been pursuing.
Boss.
I'm sorry, that's just funny.
Boss, your camera's at the wrong angle again.
What? Botherations. Technology.
And it's making your voice go funny.
I'll call you later.
Professor? That must be Professor Kowalski. Oh, how lucky was I to overhear that, eh?
That's the truck the imposter was driving.
Uh-oh, I think my cover's blown.
He's gotta be here somewhere. Find him.
That was close. I hate you, Elevator.
This builds up a big reveal of the main antagonist and the joke of Chase needing to be hidden, but the elevator solves them out, saying, you're on the top floor, please disembark," which is pretty funny. Chase fights some thugs and opens the door in order to skydive with deeper within the base, and finds out that they have a submarine, but Chase takes one engine and uses it to break the door. When he enters some rooms and finds a jetpack, which gives you the ability to hover and get extra boost, like the chicken glide in chapter 9, to wait like chicken glide, and blows up one of the generators and makes its way across the gap to another generator and reaches the door.
I will never help you.
Oh, really?
No! No! Stop it! No! Stop it! I can't take anymore!
That's quite enough, Rex.
Phew! Oh.
My dear Professor. Oh, hang on. Oh, this silly computer. My dear Professor Kowalski, please, be reasonable.
Forrest Blackwell!
Forrest Blackwell?
You lied to me! You said my research would benefit society!
Oh, it will. Just not this society. The society which spurned my gift. The society which made me look like a fool when I offered them paradise.
Building your monstrosity in Bluebell National Park would have caused a poisonous fallout. None of the wildlife would have survived.
Oh, boo-hoo! Like we don't have enough squirrels.
Go on, do your worst.
Professor, I would never hurt you.
Dad!
Oh, my Natalia!
I've seen what they're planning! Don't help them!
Off you go, my dear. I trust my intentions are clear.
Yes, the password for the device is Forest Black Smell.
Ah!
Looks like it works.
Thank you, Professor.
This silly computer.
Will somebody get me a new computer?
What about my daughter?
What about her?
Oh, Natalia, what have I done?
Whoa! Room service?
We find out that Forrest Blackwell is a true mastermind, and we find that Henry, or Henrik Kowalski, Natalia's father, who is Natalia's father, we deal with Rex's thugs and we free Henry, and we escape with a UFO.
We are out!
Oh, brilliant flying, pilot man.
Oh, my bad.
We must hurry to Blackwell's mansion. Natalia is there.
Yeah, she could hurt someone. And we need to figure out what Blackwell's up to. What was the research you were doing for him?
I was developing a phased polarity exclusion field.
Right. Now, obviously, I understand what that is, but how would you describe it to, say, a child?
Imagine you have a pair of subatomic particles.
A younger child than that.
It's a kind of a magic bubble which nothing can get through.
Wow. What's he gonna use that for?
I don't know. All I do know is that he wants revenge against Lego City.
Then I'd better warn the police department. Ellie, I got him to the base. It was inside Mount Cashmore. And get this. Forrest Blackwell is an evil mastermind, and he's behind this whole thing.
Forrest Blackwell? But he's a good guy. He was just on the TV. He was stroking this white cat. Oh, wait, he is evil.
What? Why was he on TV?
He's holding a press conference outside Blackwell Tower this afternoon. Said he had some news which would change Lego City forever. Everyone's gonna be there.
Well, you've got to stop him. Tell the chief.
I will, but, do you have some evidence I can give him? Or donuts?
No, but I'm gonna get some.
Ooh, I would quite like an apple-filled donut, please.
Evidence! I'm gonna get some evidence.
Okay, look, I'll go to Blackwell Tower. Most of the department's gonna be there for the press conference anyway, and I'll keep working on the chief. But call me as soon as you've got something he has to act on.
Thanks, and be careful.
We are close. Blackwell has a private helipad we can make use of.
We arrive at Blackwell's mansion for clues, but we have to fight his thugs.
Think you can open it?
There you go.
Well, I could have done that. Blackwell's mansion is huge. We should split up.
Yes. Good luck, Chase.
When we fight his thugs and solve puzzles to turn off the power to the opera area and also turning off the power to the shutters to enter the room. Ellie calls us while we look for clues and find it.
Did you find Natalia?
No, sorry. But it looks like I found Forrest Blackwell's secret. He's a model-making nerd.
He is an evil genius. This is his plan. Look, this is my phase polarity and my magic bubble. He means to fly to the moon.
How? The shuttle on Apollo Island isn't big enough for all his cronies. And you can't exactly hide a giant rocket in Lego City. The countdown! Blackwell Tower! Ellie, you have to get everyone away from Blackwell Tower. Now!
Okay, but why?
Blackwell Tower is a rocket. When it takes off, it'll fry everything within 10 blocks. I'm sending you evidence.
Right. Everyone, you need to clear the area!
Look, we don't have long, but we may be able to help.
How?
I'll tell you on the way. Chase, I'm going to Blackwell Tower. I need you to go to my building in Auburn Docks.
Okay. What am I doing?
I just said, you're going to my building in Auburn Docks.
And when I get there?
I have working prototypes of the magic bubble machine there. They're in my laboratory.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm going to invert the polarity of the neutron. I'm going to tell the mystical pixies that live inside there.
I'm not an idiot, Professor. Are you gonna use the magic bubble to contain the rocket's exhaust?
Yes, exactly.
And what if you can't?
Then I'm going to get a very good tan.
Okay, the shortest chapter by far, then shortest chapter literally by a mile. Then we head to Henry's garage for the shield generators.
Hey, Chase!
Frank!
Who else would they trust with such an important mission?
Literally anyone.
You're so funny!
Then we drive to King's Court, where Blackwell's Tower is secretly a rocket, and the chase and Chase starts to build the generators.
We've evacuated all the citizens. I hope you set up those things right, McCain.
Me too. There's no way we'll get to a safe distance now, and I don't do well in the heat.
I do. Honey, that rocket's flame is gonna be burning at 3,000 degrees.
That is hot. I better take off my jacket.
How long do we have, Professor?
About -3 seconds. Chase, when I hacked into their computers, I saw that Natalia was on board.
What? That was good work, Chase.
He is talking to me, right?
You've saved a lot of lives today, and I'm a big enough man to admit when I've made a mistake. Or two. Which is still a lot less than you've made.
Thanks, Chief. Mayor Gleason, I need a favor.
For the man who just stopped Lego City being destroyed? Name it.
I still have some people I need to arrest.
I'll call Apollo Island right away. I think they've got a shuttle they can lend you.
Oh, shotgun!
This is still I'm talking about chapter 14, but this is very funny. That like I summed it up in literally not even like a third of the paragraph. It's like very short. Chapter 14 is the shortest chapter, and I like this ending scene where like Henry says, Chase says, "How long do we got?" -3 seconds, and everyone just turns magically to see. Oh yeah, it's taking off, and the favor, and Dunby still being like, "Oh yeah, I'm like very narcissistic and self-centered." I'm sorry, this is a weird tangent towards it. So yeah, let's continue with chapter 15.
Professor Kowalski? Don't worry, I'm going to get Natalia back.
Thank you, Chase. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I guess it'd be useful if I knew how to fly a shuttle. Can you give me a crash course so I don't, crash?
No need. The engineers at Apollo Island will fly it by remote control.
What about Blackwell's one? I'll have to get it back to Lego City.
Oh, you can cross that bridge if you come to it.
If?
Sorry, when? I meant when.
This way, sir. We're getting the rocket ready right now.
Then we head to the shuttle platform, but we need to collect several bricks to build a shuttle and enter it.
Chase, I have to warn you that takeoff is extremely uncomfortable.
I think I can handle it, Professor. I've seen the movies.
And launching in 10, 9. We do that in case the astronauts change their mind. Hey, what do you know? In space, you can hear them scream.
Well done! You are in outer space! Now, to get to the moon will take almost 10 seconds. Oh, okay, you're about the moon now.
What?
Yeah, it's really close and very small. But don't tell anyone, it's a secret. Now, it's time for your spacewalk. You need to prepare very carefully. I want you to check and recheck your suit before you exit the command module.
Sure thing, Professor. Convenient. I'm coming to get you, Natalia.
That's weird. I don't feel any lighter. I bet it's because of those cookies I ate in the rocket.
Then Chase comes to save Natalia by using his jetpack and also building a moon buggy to reach Blackwell's rocket. Then the final mech finds a mech and changes the destination to Legacy.
Disengaging ship. Launching in 5, 4, 3. I hope you're strapped in safely. 1.
Oh, come on! My packed lunch was in there!
You! What have you done?
Take a guess, Blackwell. We're going home.
No! I will not return to that society of blinkered fools. I tried building something truly wonderful for them. A self-contained world which they'd never have to leave. An utopian habitat that catered to their every whim and desire. It was a monument to my genius.
You were a great man once, Blackwell.
But you've gone crazy. Crazy?
Your monument was nothing more than an apartment block with a shopping mall.
Turn us around!
Sorry! We're locked in.
Bring her over here!
Chase!
That's pretty low of you, Blackwell. Threatening a lady.
Oh, no. I would never hurt a lady. I just wanted to watch you get squashed.
Hey there, McCain! Thanks so much for getting me this from the museum.
Wow, that has literally come back to bite me.
Whoa, that was close.
Be careful. We'll need those energy tanks to run my moon base.
No, you do ya?
Stop doing that! You're ruining everything!
You can do it, Chase!
Be quiet! Don't just sit there like a lemon, Rex! Get him! You are useless, Rex. This way, Kowalski.
Where you going, Blackwell?
Rex, you're fired. And Chase, you're fried. It was an almost rhyme.
Chase, he's...
Huh?
Command module separation complete.
Oh, what?
Blackwell, that filthy worm.
Self-destructing. In now.
That didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Although I imagine hitting the ground will.
You're okay.
Yeah, but you're about to be not okay.
Are you mad? We're plummeting to our doom.
Ladies before gentlemen, get him, boys. Hey,
It has come to my attention that regrettably you pair are still in one piece. Although I'm happy to report that I don't think that will be the case for long.
Stop it!
Oh, but don't worry. Everyone important is safe in the command module with me, along with billions of studs worth of gold. So really, this is just a setback, a minor inconvenience.
Come on, stop tossing torsos.
You see, once the command module is safely back on the ground, I will begin anew. I will gather my resources and rebuild my empire somewhere else. And then I will destroy Lego City! And I'll make Natalia watch as I do so. Bon voyage, Chase McGinn!
Sir?
What is it? Can't you see I'm gloating?
The parachutes won't open, and we can't get to the emergency release lever.
What? Wait there! I'll look for something to help in this cupboard.
But that's the escape pod.
Yes, it is! Oh, can you tell me, how do I get the doors to that?
Knock it off!
You've ruined everything, McCain. But this isn't the last you've seen of me. I will have my revenge! Huh?
Phew. Well, we're going
I wanted to show
Return to that
show this
society
without
of
me
blinkered
talking.
fools. I
To
tried
show
building
how boring this
something
ending is,
truly
and that was monologue during the story for and make another society's peace, and still wanting to go through with this plan, and the final conclusion of that story as a stronger soundtrack. I do recommend.
You were a great man once, Blackwell.
Chase!
Natalia, are you all right? Where are you?
I'm hurrying!
What?
Hurry up!
The other person has been disconnected and will crash into the ground in 3 minutes. Please hang up and dial again.
Natalia!
I like this finale. This is a satisfying finale. Like, I enjoy it so much. Of Chase calling Talia one last time, because you actually have to call, because it literally shows you like you have to hit like the call button. So obviously you are technically calling the target one last time and free falling towards the attached part of the shuttle and heading towards Legacy. And just last chance to send Talia, which is like special with the music as well, which is like such a good song. Because it always like brings me to tears, or like it's just like emotional. Just looking back, the final send off to the story, like saying what I've been through, experiencing the whole game, and that's it. Obviously I'm playing this while me talking, so you can have a better perception of it, how it looks, because it's just of like basically the show collapsing and seeing all the things culminating, and you log the final character, which is Rex Fury, which is honestly satisfying. That desperate skydiving to save Natalia, which is honestly like it's just such a good ending. Can you say what LEGO game has an ending where you literally go to space and literally the final level is literally space level, where you fight the main adversary not once, but twice. One in a T-Rex mech and one by throwing people at him. It's not stupid, but it's actually a good boss fight. And basically free falling. The final gameplay is just you free falling, holding A and moving the joystick around, which is insane. And yeah, enjoy the ending.
good, Dad. We can't reach the parachute release.
Excuse me. Did anyone order a hero?
Chase! Pull that lever!
This lever? Okay. What is it?
The brakes.
Uh-oh.
Professor Kowalski's on his way. He said the command module will touch down any minute now.
And what about the tons of falling debris from the rocket?
Don't worry, Chief. I've got you covered.
The debris splashed down at sea, Marion.
Mind if I park here?
Oh, there they are!
Congratulations. You've done it again, Chase.
Almost. Blackwell got away in an escape pod, and Rex, well, he got away too.
Rex! Rex isn't a problem.
Oh?
He crashed headfirst through someone's roof 10 minutes ago.
Get this off of me!
Hey, Rex, you don't look very flushed with success.
I thought you should get the arrest this time.
You know what? You can have it, Chief. Some things are more important than work.
Oh.
Yeah, you're talking about video games, right?
Sentinel, out!
Now the post game where we have different districts. I'm going to name them off, or you should see a map, like Cherry Tree Hills, Urban, Bay Bridge, Fort Meadows, Blowby National Park, Blackwell Bridge, Heritage Bridge, Festival Square, Pagoda, Bright Lights Plaza, Crescent Park, Uptown, Legacy Airport, Paradise Sands, Fresco, Kings Court, Downtown, and also Apollo Island, Albatross Island, Lady Lipsit Island, and the Grand Canal, which is like that weird canal that you go through in Chapter 7. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Which have specific challenges starting with police, with gang crimes, where there will be an audio scan location to find out where the gang will be at, and go to their location and arrest them. Then the criminal scanner, where you need to find the criminal, and then the criminal steals a car and you chase it down to arrest them. Then the robber, where you need to find ATM and break it. Also vehicle robbery, where there will be a way to break into a garage from the side or top and drive the vehicle to either Legacy Airport, Fresco, Cherry Tree Hills, Pagoda, and Avon. Then the miner has a special boulders that have gems on them, and you have to destroy them, and also to blow up Rex silver statues to blow up with your dynamite. And that's really it for the miner thing. There's literally a miner disguise. There's literally only two, and they are very easy to destroy stuff, which is pretty fun. Dash Straw, you need to find space crates and to catch aliens around Lake City to place, and also to place a flag in each district to conquer it, which is basically just like saying, oh yeah, you've been to every single location, because there are a lot of locations. But then the farmer requires you to flower plant pots and round up Farmer Hayes' escaped pigs that we were told in Chapter 10 have escaped, and you have to pop them in the nearest pig cannon. The fireman, you have to put out barbecue fires, or like grill fires. Basically, it's like a grill and has like a fire attached to it. And also to rescue Catch, which is hinted at in Chapter 10. Finally, for the construction worker is to find a table with coffee, or any area that has coffee, like a coffee cup, a coffee jug, and whatever it's called, to have a coffee break, and also to find electrical box connected to a button, and due to a drill throw, which means you have to throw specific spots. I can't speak. Specific spots. Drew in specific spots in a given time limit. Finally, the other missed challenges where you need to where there are specific amount of super builds to build like specific monuments, column points, helipads, any stuff like that, crash pads, anything like that. So yeah, having trains running, or basically having like locations set as destinations. So basically, going to special locations or going to specific areas where there are trains, and like basically, it's hard to describe what it is. It's putting a picture on it. I'm just gonna put a picture in the video, like what I mean. So yeah, run free runs where there will be a token to collect at the end of the course, like a specific area, and you'll be able to do a free one, which is basically you have to collect a certain amount of tokens, time tokens, in a given time limit to reach the end of the race and unlock a character and a gold brick. Sort of time trials, basically races with specific vehicles in a given time limit. That's really it. It's basically just a race, but with a specific vehicle in a given time limit, and that's it. And it goes degrees that further and further. Finally, disguise boosts, where you need to break the box and build the booth, which is basically I said in like the first like chapter. Basically, you break the box and yeah. Each district will show you how many character and vehicle tokens there are, and also how many specific version of that challenge, how many versions of that specific challenge there are. So there could be 2 pigs you have to round up, or 2 fires, or 2 criminals, or whatever. Basically, it show you how many, or 2 fire pots. Basically, tell you there are 2 versions of that thing. So yeah, and also I forgot to mention if there's a red brick there as well, because there are a lot of red bricks in the districts, but also in levels, which I won't go into right about now. The levels don't really have mini kits. If you're familiar with Lego games, basically a mini kit is like this, different snapshots. So you have to collect at least 10 to build a character or something like that. But in this game, you just have to collect 4 fragments of a police badge. That's really it. Which are forward and to collect that. Also, red bricks within the levels, and also 2 character and vehicle tokens as well to show rarity. Also, collecting a certain amount of studs, which is the currency of Lego games, from silver to gold, blue, and purple, to earn Legacy Hero. And so studs allow you to buy characters, vehicles, and gold bricks for completion, which is in the game. And also, I forgot to mention in the script, but I'm going to mention it here. There are some areas where we have specific things called like specific things where you can just break. One of them is you break a box and you build a badge, and you have to find 5 of them to get the pop star. And there are 3 skull statues, and these are basically like around the map as well. And if you break them, you get the wrestler. These are like quote unquote secret characters. And basically, I think that's what they are in like the main versions. But if you're playing the Nintendo versions, it will be different. There'll be more Nintendo references. One is a power box, and one is a Super Mario star. So basically, they're all different, but basically you get the same goal because obviously Nintendo references. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the conclusion now. The conclusion, in my opinion, this is honestly one of the best Lego games ever made. Due to the character writing, I don't know how good they wrote the characters, but they are so believable characters, and the game makes me laugh constantly. Whenever I've replayed this game, I always laugh. This is the only game that actually made me laugh. The other Lego games, they don't make me laugh. Marvel, I never found funny. Batman, never found funny. None of the mainline IP games I found funny because they're based on that IP. Compared to this game where it's Lego and we have a lot of humour, and I like it so much. Also the dialogue as well, and the open world, which I like the open world more in City than they do Lego Batman and Marvel because they look the same. If you compare Lego Batman 2's and Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 map, they are nearly exactly the same. They are nearly exactly the same. There are obviously some differences, but they are nearly the same. They roughly the same because it's a Lego City, which feels like a city. There are different districts. You have one which is like Japanese Asian district. One is literally the Bright Lights district. One is literally the Miami Beach district. There's literally an airport. There's literally one uptown area. There's one downtown area. There's literally a prison. There's literally a NASA area. They've got a Beverly Hills type area. We've got a dock area. We've got a farming area. We've got a national park. Like, there's so many different varied locations. So basically, you don't really get bored of anything because you can tell that there are different locations and they feel distinct compared to what I felt with Marvel and Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Batman 2, where I felt everything was the same. Lego Batman 2 had some variety where you had like the Batcave and probably the fairground, which I remember the fairground more because it felt unique to the game. But if you go to like Central Park area and the Wayne Tower, they look exactly the same cookie cooker houses, the same for Lego Marvel Superheroes because you have that X-Men building, or you have that Marvel building, or you have that specific building, and that's it. But you have like 3 major locations, and like Stark Tower, Marvel Studios, and X-Men, and that's just it. And there's no everything looks the same, and also this tower. It's not very that varied, in my opinion, but I like the overworld in like City more because it feels like a city and it feels more diverse. You would know each district. You might not know the name, but you might remember what it looks like because they also are so distinct. No asset is the same. I don't think all of them are so unique in their own way. That's such a main debating. Also, to me, being such an underrated Lego game, from over time, people have accepted like, oh, wait, this game existed? What? I never knew this game existed. It's so good because it literally came out on a console which literally no one played. It came on the Wii U. Hands up if anyone played it on the Wii U. I think not. And also being obscure because we had to literally market this game of being a Lego game. Like, because this is just Lego City. This is Lego City. We couldn't market off Marvel or Harry Potter or Pirates of the Caribbean or Disney or whatever. We couldn't do that because the IP was Lego. So we had not that many things to do. Also, I actually, so it's very hard to market it. But when people played it in like 2011, they actually enjoyed it. The E3 demo was very good. It was like GA for kids. People, I hate that. I hate that with my favourite being, because it's more than that. It's more than that. But it's actually a good game. I do recommend it. Buy it when it's on sale or buy it whenever because there's no DLC. You have to, if you're an achievement hunter, this is a good game because there's no DLC. There's no nothing. You just have to worry about a thing. You just have to collect all achievements and that's it. That's what I like. Is that there's no DLC. I'm not feel pressure to more, but I wish there was more DLC. And it costs £20. I specifically bought my Xbox One just for Legacy Undercover, and that's it. And I bought more games. Okay, I'm going to move on to the soundtrack because honestly, god damn. So if you're interested, most of you are probably not. The soundtrack was composed by Simon with Van Shaw and Cindy Reveal, who composed the best soundtrack in like any Lego game because most of them are basically IP, so you can use the iconic theme. Oh my god, that's Tim Burton's Batman theme. Oh my god, that's Harry Potter's main theme. Oh my god, that's the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Oh my god, that's the Marvel Avengers theme. Like they're all basically copyright striked. Basically, this one I think I was never copyright striked, apart from Walking on Sunshine, which is part of the game, which actually suits the story, which I really recommend. But every single Marvel one or DC one are touched copyright strike. And I actually I want to share my favorite tracks, being obviously the main menu. no thrill. Chase McCain's theme construction. Fury's final showdown. Finally, smash and grab. This shows that they want to experiment with different styles of music. I will leave a link to the OST in the description if you want to hear it, because it actually is very good. And also, this soundtrack is very unique, that like you'll basically like most of the music because it's so different to what you expect, because most of the soundtracks basically will be, oh, insert the Batman theme, or Tim Burton's theme, or insert any theme of any known IP, and basically it's gonna be same like, oh no, I got theme, or like Tim Burton's Batman, like you would recognize the song, but it's like it's been used to a lot of degree, because literally throughout this review I've used the OST because it's actually a good OST. People like, it's such an underrated OST, but I like it so much that I can't put it into words how good this music is, because I just listen to the OST in like my free time because it's actually a good song. Some of the songs are actually very good, goodly composed. Like, thank you so much, these great composers, because you actually like them. So yeah. I also will link to Paul David Jones's images from Legacy Undercover, who worked on the game. So there's like some concept things about concept sketching, and it's very hard to describe because like a lot of people had concept arts and stuff. But this is the person I found that has some concept art. So if you're interested, also a random Wiz Kids video on Legacy Undercover most of this information is from him. So I recommend there will be a link in the description and an iCard up above if you want to check out his content. Because I checked his development thing and like I actually like it so much, and it basically found like clips that the people who worked on Lego City Undercover actually enjoyed the time. They said like the favorite time they made a game was Lego City Undercover. They enjoyed Lego City Undercover. Even the people who made the game like it so much. Like they didn't care about they enjoyed more time literally Lego City Undercover than they did with any other Lego game. This shows like this game is special. This is a hidden gem. It's so special. Like it's like I can't describe it. It's such a special game to me and to a lot of people, and that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the outro now. So you guys on board. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Basically, my longest review yet on my favorite Lego game. I'm sorry if this like dragged on for a bit because I actually wanted to share this Lego game which is a hidden gem. Like a lot of people wanted to know, and I respect the dedication of IGN when they said review the top 10 best Lego games and put Lego City Undercover as the second best Lego game. Like I don't think up like very yes, you're a man of culture. You know a very good game. You know a very good game, which is actually very good. Well, but they put Star Wars on there twice, which is a bit meh. And they put DC on there twice as well. And they put Lego Marvel Superheroes as the best one. Anyway, that aside, like this is just my passion project. I wanted to share this because I enjoy this game. It's such a good game. I recommend it. Check out those. Check out Running with Kids channel. Check out Paul David Jones' image portfolio of the game. And yeah, hopefully the next video will possibly be Arkham Asylum. I'm still procrastinating on that. And actually, a Lego one for Lego Batman video game. Yes, that's my second favorite Lego game. So we'll see like this time works. So yeah, hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one where I don't know, gameplay review, whatever. So hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one. Bye.